You saw it on the last video. Brand spanking new BobCat E42. So you need an emergency field fix. Let's pretend like you broke this hydraulic line, which is the down pressure line. The other side lifts it. Let's say a stick ran up through there and popped it and broke it. So all you gotta do, you can't see it, but you can go buy a female and a male cap. Cap it off so it doesn't shoot fluid everywhere. Use a strap, raise this thing up, compress the piston, and then you can do everything but use the blade. I thought you'd enjoy that. Anyway, look how much is done so far. We spent about 5 hours a day trying to come up with a quick fix or find parts on a Saturday to fix that, and couldn't find them. Then the bearded one finally said, hey, let's just cap it off and strap the blade. And I said, man, why didn't you say that 5 hours ago? Anyway, that's the back side of pond number 2. We're gonna try to blaze a trail down through here to get around the pond. So this dude, I was gonna show him all them geese. He didn't see them. Goose season is over, and now they fly high enough that our hair blows in the wind when they fly by. But anyway, it's looking better, isn't it? Remember, it was just piles and piles of trees, and that may catch on fire eventually. I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like now. And then we'll look at progress in a little while. It's going to be popping the trees up with the thumb. It's midnight in Montgomery. Silver Eagle. I know, you can go finish it. This thing does have some good lights, but flaw number 8 is it has no backlights. So you can't just turn around and see what's behind you, but it has very nice front lights. It is a tree picking song gong. The goal is, you can't see now, but the goal is swamp on the right, pond on the left. When he turns around, you'll be able to see it. The goal is get a spot so my dad can roll in here with his buggy and cast a line and float a bobber. The pond is right there, the big black hole. He just got smacked down in the old face. I think it's gonna be okay. A couple of scars make it look kind of cool. Some of them it just picks right out, other ones take a little tug. The next camera visit, that's my finger, is pointing over there. I'm gonna set the game camera up where the beaver's been steadily working on a big tree. The tallest one right up there, but you can't see it. Now you can, right That's all the stuff I cut by hand. Had I waited, we could have just plucked it out a piece at a time with the machine. This is not a place you want to put the excavator though. It's amazing how much pollen is out here. We took down one tree and all the air turned yellow. You can't see anything right there. I want to show you this beaver tree right here in a minute. We'll stay right here till he turns around. Here he comes. There it is. The morning after. It's been 70 to 75 degrees for the past couple of days. This morning it was in the 30s. The wind is blowing and it's only going to reach 40 something. I don't understand why that happens. But anyway, you remember we stood right here and I said this is the next step to get through here and get access to pond number 2 in preparation to get a spot for my dad to get over here. So I'm going to show you what's been accomplished so far. This is what we did last night. He pulls up all the big stuff. I come back through with a chainsaw or the little snips and cut all the stuff out of the road bed. This is the end corner of the pond. You come around here, and since our blade is broke, or the nipple on the piston is bent and leaking, we can't smooth this up. No big deal. That's next time, unless it costs every penny I have to have that thing fixed before I turn it back into the rental company, or after I turn it back in. Here's everything he plucked out last night. You saw that. A little better view today. Oh, Blue's dirty. She needs her mouth washed out with soap. So the plan is today not to pluck anymore that way. The beaver den is over there. I'm going to keep it. And we're going to seal off where it drains this pond. That's what he's doing right now. So the beaver doesn't have to work as hard to keep this little pond full. A lot more of those trees are going to go, and maybe this first row not out in the water. We're going to go back over here and pop out some of them next to the road to try to drain the swamp over here, because we don't need this swamp. I'll show you what he's trying to fill up. That is only, it's not knee deep, I don't think, anywhere out there. Now you may sink in the mud and get knee deep. Here's the beaver den. That's a lot of sticks. I don't know what that is. What is that? I don't know what that is. But here's the beaver den. So the mama and the papa and all the little babies are tucked up in there somewhere, probably curled up. The goal over here is fill that up with dirt. one of the problems you have when you don't have a blade is you don't have stability anymore. You can't put it down when you're doing some serious digging. And you gotta ride it like a bull. Keep your horses in the back. That thing's a lot deeper than I thought. in a minute we'll walk over it and head out through there. But I didn't realize that there's an opening right there. I don't think you can get to that, but I don't know. You gotta stand on your tippy toes sometimes. That's a little boost for the beaver. This is one of the other sides of the swamp. And there's another natural spring that comes through here. You can kind of see a glistening flow up there where it flows into here. And that's okay. I want this to flow, but I want it to flow where it's supposed to go. And you can see the beavers have kind of danged up right over there. It's a little gush. Not too bad. I mean, we've cleaned it up a lot. He's about to have a situation. Oh, me too. A little panoramic action. You see what I did there?
It's stuck on a log.
Yeah, you're gonna have to back it out. By yourself. Oh no, don't take your foot out. Hang on, let me get on the other side.
It got stuck like under a log or something.
Okay, hang on. Hold on to. No, gotta have my arm. Let me put my foot in here, my hand in here. Don't. All right, ready to go. Oh my goodness.
A log behind my foot. See?
Okay,
there,
yeah.
Wait, there we go. Okay.
Okay. A little further in, he got stuck again. You can see the flow right here. You catch a little glimpse. And it's actually a small spring, but it puts out a lot of water. And it flows down here and turns around here and goes over there and goes into the big creek. But the pond is actually pretty deep. That's the one that has at least one good fish in it. Oh, here's the heavier flowing spot.
Look how cool this shit is.
That is cool, isn't it?
It's so
Clean. It's amazing how much pollen is out here already. Hey, there's another beaver dang. No wonder I cannot get this place dried up. It was clean till we stepped in it. So I've never seen this little mini beaver dang right here. It's actually quite impressive already. Let me give you kind of an idea of where we are. See, there's old Blue over there. This place will be awesome if the stickers weren't so bad. There's old Blue. Oh my goodness, there's another one up there that's big. Looks like I'm playing a game I can't win. Kind of like that game where you slide that 40-pound rock around the ice. I tell you what we need to do is get over there on the bank. He's already almost got a road across it. If I had unlimited resources or sources, I guess a resource is when you source something a second time. Oh, a source. If I had unlimited sources, I'd have dump truck after dump truck come over here and dump, and make one massive lake. I'm the bearded one's 5th assistant out here. The first 4, the foreman, got let go. So I should know what I'm talking about, right? The goal is he's building himself a little road. He's gonna put some more dirt right here. Pretty cool, isn't it? I went back and watched the clips I'd put together since 2 days ago, yesterday, last night, and everything. And I don't know why it's so interesting to me. It may not be interesting to anyone else. It's interesting to see an excavator or heavy equipment at work. Now, I remember when I was a little kid, I used to enjoy that too, just watching stuff like that. And I thought when I grow up one day, I'm gonna have a friend who knows how to drive one and make him do it. Look at that one little bird on a windowsill. Look at old Blue. So when we get done, that's goal of that is just to keep this from draining. I'm back up on the higher ground, and the ridge over there is where we were. So once that's done, we're gonna pluck a little bit down through here, and then we'll empty the bigger part of it. We'll see what happens. He's back. Hey, if you know how to put a steering bushing in that 4-track shot there, feel free to swing by and help me figure out how to do it. It's really hard to steer. I thought the hole he was getting dirt would be huge, but he's just kind of skimming the top. Angle 375. Angle 376. Done. What we'll do in a few days, maybe sooner, is where the spring is flowing and up there, we're gonna see how high it gets right here and come back. So kind of picture this spot in your head. Or maybe I should just put this clip at the beginning of that video. And I want to see how much is filled up. Busting out the main beaver dang did not work. I almost got the excavator stuck immediately. So we aborted that mission and went back to option C, 3PO. And we're plucking out just randomness out of here. So anyway, here's what it looks like right now. Let me get you a screen's eye view. And then we'll come back in a minute from right here and look at what it looks like. I'm backtracking on what I think the quality of this BobCat excavator is, because when you need a magnet and a pinpointer to find pieces of it that are falling off, then it's not the quality I thought it was. We lost a tooth pulling up little brush or little tiny trees in mud. So of these, don't ever try to do anything with a rock. It's getting a little frustrating. That was one stick also that broke the hydraulic line. So now I'm probably gonna have to pay a couple $1,000 to have this thing fixed. I don't know. I got the magnet too. So here's the tooth that fell off in mud. I don't know how these things are attached. Yeah, I do now. We're thinking it's right. You think you lost it just then?
I think so.
Get out the only reliable pinpointer. We may have to break out the old metal detector and get serious.
I didn't think that deep.
He found it. We didn't need a metal detector after all. So how does it go together? Is it just missing a pin or something?
Looks like a pin or a bolt. That's in there.
What a pile. Oh yeah. Well, I guess as long as we got it, we just keep rolling, right? Put it in our pocket and return it. I want to show you what made the tooth come off. There's not a rock in this swamp. Not a single stone. Not a... Well, the big creek has rocks where I find arrowheads, but there's not one in here at all. Yeah, there's pieces of wood, but that little, I believe it's an IHC, is the blue and yellow one, or blue and whatever color it was that we usually got. It's not as strong, but it's a 10 year, no, it's a 20, God, I forgot what she said, 2012, so it's 10 years old. And we never had a single issue. Because all the hydraulic lines are everything are enclosed. Oh well. believe this is where we started before when I said, okay, I'm going to show you the progress. He can't get any further in there because it's so wet. And it'll sink. And then we'll just end up buying that BobCat. So far, it looks like this. And it's looking a lot better. Remember, I cut all those back before we had the excavator. And then the part he filled in was on down that road around the corner where this piece drains. In Spain, where the rain falls mainly on the plains. I got my game camera set up to watch the tree the beaver's currently working on. So if you have any interest in those videos, they're called game camera tree the beaver's working on. The last part of the project before we have reached our maximum hours is to clear that. So we'll be back and see. No, we won't be back. Let's just stay here and watch. You want to? Yeah, me too. So the beavers have their biggest pond right up there, and they've made it big. And it comes all the way down here, and it ends right there. Or I thought it did. But it goes through here, and it goes through here, and then they put a little beaver dang right here and stopped it up. Which is good, because this is the main drain from the beaver dang. It would go back out here and hook up to the main spring that flows through the middle and goes out where I've been fighting the beaver battle for many a moon. I can't tell. Well, the battery died. What I was saying was I can't tell. It looked like something was swimming across the pond, but it wasn't. It was the wind blowing. I've got one more challenge for the bearded one, if he is up for it, if we don't sink the excavating excavator. I think we're done. Now you can get a better idea how big that pond is. Isn't that neat? So now it's just a matter of cleaning up. All that in the air is pollen. All the tips of these things have, for some unknown reason, actually for a lot of known reasons, temperature, I've got a lot of pollen in them. So he's just gonna simply take all the piles and finish this up. And it goes on and on and on. And thanks for watching our videos.